Good morning, and continue right where you are. You had an evocation in a reading by Reverend Wendy Silvers. You've had a moment of stillness. Continue right there. And be aware on this day in which millions of people are celebrating the vibrational frequency of renewal and resurrection, that as you sit in meditation and extract your attention away from the world of appearances, illusions, simulations, matrix, and you begin to come back to your essential nature, that which is true, that which is eternal, that which is forever, that which is timeless and ageless, that which is the real you. There is a releasing, there is an embracing of your infinite potential, and there is a stabilization in the potential that's being activated that allows you to renew. Oftentimes in Christendom, there's a big emphasis on crucifixion, which is okay, but the primary view is on that which is eternal and resurrection. And so as we're moving through a kind of a crucifixion in the world, in which systems are being torn down and chaos and calamity is taking place, and there are many people in fear and anxiety about what is the next thing that may happen. We're taught to pull our attention away from the chaos with the full understanding, of course. The chaos always precedes emergence. Chaos always precedes a higher level of order at the macro level and trickles down into the micro level. So for those who have faith that have moved into conviction, have the feeling tone of that which is emerging as they're walking through the decadence, the decadence, that which is not in cadence any longer with the fundamental harmony that is emerging. So you are to see without eyes, and you are to hear without ears. The divine template, the divine and perfect spiritual idea of your own individual life, and then extend that into the life of the beings that are around you and your family, your kin, your neighborhood, and then to extend that into the world citizenship, extend that into all sentient beings, everything with consciousness. So you're literally, vibrationally, frequency-wise, walking in the world, but you're of the higher frequency of your innate vibration of excellence and beauty and love and harmony and wholeness. It provides a vibrational shield of safety, and very importantly, it allows you to hear the inaudible wisdom, guidance, direction that allows you to act appropriately, moment by moment by moment, because you're not getting caught in the undertow of decadence, decadence, which would make you very anxious, very fearful, very worried. And once anxiety and worry and fear are a part of your dynamic, you can't hear the still small voice. You can't hear the wisdom. You can't hear the guidance. All you see is the world of appearances. And the fundamental love ethic of which Jesus the Christ brought, love your neighbor as yourself, love each other as I have loved you, is dissolved, and what you begin to see in the world of appearances is polarization, anxiety, separation, othering people. And once that is set in, then a seed of tyranny can emerge, because it can only emerge in a field of separation, polarization, and othering. It cannot emerge in a field of love. It's impossible for it to stay. Different frequencies. So on the micro level, you become a kind of an astronaut carrying your own atmosphere of love and peace and harmony and wholeness as you're walking through the density of the chaos that is a precursor to emergence. And then it's expanded as more and more individuals are beginning to vibrate at that which is emerging, so that there is a kind of a true renewal, a true resurrection, a true making visible that which is always here, but must have a vibrational match for it to manifest. That would be you. Didn't he say, is it not written, ye are gods? He was quoting the Old Testament. And the answer is yes. So as you are growing into being a very dynamic, fiery, faithful being, as you're growing into that vibration and the frequency, you're becoming a dynamic fiat on the planet of the next stage of human evolution. So meditation is allowing you for a period of time every day to just extract your attention from the world of appearances, that which is appearing, that which is appearing real. So that in your life, the steps you take are emanating from the source of all creation and not the static of the world, of which so many people live from. Their conversations, their fears, worries. The average person, I believe, talks more about their problems and what they're concerned about than the vision for their life. Sometimes there's a set point where people will be talking about something, and then they just have to speak more about what's wrong in their life or somebody else's life than the vision, their purpose, their reason for living. So there can never be a vibrational foothold you can't catch and move up the rung of frequency, because you keep stepping back down and complaining more about what's not working rather than what's trying to emerge. So the thing is, either believe truly that the presence and the power and the love of God is everywhere, seeking to know itself as your life, or you don't. Now, if you don't, it's okay. Just complain. Just bemoan your fate. Just worry all the time. It's okay. And see if it works. Try 7 days of worrying about something and see if anything changes. And then take a few days of stopping, extracting your attention from the world, feeling that the life that you want to live, step into the feeling that you're doing it, you're living it. And keep doing that and see if that works. That is, bringing about an outpicturing and a manifestation of your inner feeling nature. It's so simple, yet so profound, but it is nothing without practice. It is zero. A belief is not going to heal you. Obviously, there are different levels of believing. Subconscious belief becomes your law. But just having a belief system is not going to heal you. You got to step into the feeling of it. And so you practice every day, a little bit every day, until you develop a new set point, and you're living in a different zone. Meditation is the key to your transformation. Let's rise. We're going to sit with our back straight. We have some really good posture here. We're going to go through a 3-stage the resurrection meditation today. Back straight. And as you begin to breathe, first stage, you're going to breathe at your own breath capacity. 4 beats in, 6 beats out. So it'll be something like this. I'm going to do it. It's like, that's 4 and then 6. It's probably a little counterintuitive to your mind, but your body can work with that, and it will allow the parasympathetic system to relax. So you're coming out of any worry, fight, or flight. The vagus nerve is being activated, and a sense of calm. So begin that breath for a couple of moments. Your own breath capacity, 4 in, 6 out. And as that's happening, you're giving yourself an inner permission to release all limiting beliefs, clearing away the fear and the anxiousness about the future. And as you're doing this breath, you're saying silently, I now release everything that is holding me back from my potential. I now release everything that is holding me back from my potential. I allow it to be cleared out as I am breathing. 4 in, 6 out. I now release everything that's holding me back from my divine potential. And as you're sitting in the silence, doing your sacred breath, and every now and then silently affirming your willingness to release all limiting beliefs and perceptions, releasing rancor, resentment, releasing projecting a worst case scenario onto the future, whatever comes up for you. As you're doing that sacred breath, silently saying from time to time, I'm willing to release, or you could even say, I'm now releasing anything hindering my divine potential. To the best of your ability, you're still maintaining the 4 in, 6 out, activation of the vagus nerve, parasympathetic system is relaxing, anxiety dissipating, silently affirming, I am releasing anything that would hinder my divine potential. Be it thoughts, fears, resentments, old belief systems, superstitious thoughts. First stage, release. Clearing everything away. Now allow for your breath to assume its natural rhythm as you move into stage 2 of the resurrection meditation. Just let your breath assume a natural rhythm of its own. You don't have to do anything to the breath. Just notice that the body's breathing of its own accord. If you're nicely oxygenated, you may not breathe that much. If the body needs more oxygen and hydrogen and nitrogen, it'll take a deeper breath. Second stage, the renewal of your vision and purpose. Now that we've begun to clear away the clutter, notice strong light emanating throughout your body, becoming brighter and brighter with every breath you take, reminding you that you are the light that lights up every being that comes to the planet, the same light that was found in Jesus the Christ. Every breath you take, this light is becoming more luminous and more bright within you because it is your very life and being. Now with this expanding enlightenment, begin to see yourself confident, radiant, beautiful, successful, prosperous, making a great contribution in your own way to the planet, to humanity, to your neighborhood, to wherever you find yourself. Renew this vision that you are an individual with purpose, confidence, and you have a vision of yourself. Strong, magnificent. The Christ within you, the able to do all things. With the power of the Christ, all things possible with God consciousness. And you're in this world, but you are contributing. It might be inspiration. It might be education. It might be healing. It might be upliftment. It might be great conversation. It might be generosity. It might be philanthropy. Art, dance, music. Oh, the way you take care of your kids or your family. This light is becoming brighter, and you're seeing yourself as a purposeful, confident, radiant being that's contributing to the next stage of that which is emerging in humanity. Homo spiritus. Beings that are awakening to their spiritual nature and making a great contribution on this planet. Say silently, I am available and willing to live my higher purpose. I'm available and I'm willing to live my higher purpose. And with this purpose, a vision of you and your life may emerge, a feeling of who you really are without the limiting beliefs, fears, and worries. You're resurrecting parts of you that may have been covered up by time, experience, traumas, disappointments. I'm now willing to live my higher purpose. I feel it, I see it. Every breath I take, there's more and more luminosity in me, through me, all around me, as me. I am resurrecting, renewing. So you're basking in the silence, aware that the body's breathing, not interfering with that breath, but becoming aware that your breath is a talisman, that every breath brings about more luminosity and the increasing of your willingness to live your purpose, pulled by a vision of your life, independent of the world of appearances, independent of how people think about you or what you think people are thinking about you, independent of past experiences. You are living a purposeful, vision-led life. And the underlying affirmation is something like, I am willing to live my purpose, pulled by an ever-expanding vision of my life. I am resurrecting, rising. Third stage of our resurrection meditation is grounding, stabilizing in this vibration, in this frequency, in this intentionality. So now notice your feet on the ground, and notice this beams of light emanating from the bottom of your feet all the way to the center of the earth. Feel the groundedness of you being an earthling. It is Mother Nature and all of her elements, and water and air, earth, has allowed this body temple to manifest itself, to be a carrier of the spiritual nature of you. Feel the groundedness of the earth, the embracing of Mother Nature. And feel with every breath that you take, golden light surrounding you. And this golden light has the vibrational frequency of simultaneously lifting you, at the same time grounding you, stabilizing you in your purpose and your vision feeling. First stage, you eliminated, cleared out false beliefs. Second stage, you embrace the confidence, purpose, vision. Third stage, you're stabilizing it. This is where you live. Say, if you will, I'm stabilized and grounded in my expanded state of my oneness with God. I am grounded and I am stabilized. I'm grounded and I am stabilized. I'm grounded and I am stabilized. The feeling of my oneness with God. Breath is heightening the golden light through you and all around you. You're now willing to commit to being stabilized in this frequency. You don't have to do anything to the breath. You just notice that every time you breathe, this light is becoming more and more powerful, more golden. It's you radiating from the depth of your being, not coming from the world, but broadcasting it to the world. Your resurrected self, in vision and in purpose, is being stabilized. This is where I live. Slight smile on the face. Be with the silence. Every now and then, just hear the mind saying, I am grounded and stabilized in my resurrected self. I'm one with God. I'm grounded, I'm stabilized. In my resurrected self, I am one with God. We've cleared away the clutter, opened ourselves up to our purpose, pulled by a vision, the resurrection. And we're grounded in the resurrected self, one with God. The world of appearances can't touch us. We bring the love and the peace and the harmony and whatever our individual contributions may be to the world, not seeking to get it from the world. It is in this consciousness of the all-good that we embrace our attention and lift it into the realm of ever-expanding thanksgiving and gratitude, pure appreciation for life itself. Something within us cries out, "Oh my God, I'm so grateful to be alive." The dust is clear. The stone is rolled away from the seeming tomb. I breathe. Oh my God, I'm just so grateful to be awake, aware, and alive. My eternal nature is broadcasting itself everywhere. I am on purpose with a purpose. I am dynamically aware of the fact that I have contributions to make, gifts to give, light to shine. I'm so stabilized in this vibration and frequency, I can cry out, "I am what thou art, and thou art what I am." No difference, no distance, no separation from God. My life is the life of the Almighty One. I represent the presence of God everywhere I go. Oh, it is from this awareness that I speak the word for each and every one of us today. All of these beings all around the globe as beacons of light and luminosity and brilliance and love, abundance and joy, making a mighty contribution, whatever their gifts may be. This word is serving and continues to serve as a law of elimination. So anything that would hinder, delay, obstruct, or deny the fullness of life from moving through us now, that we may embody and be in integrity with our purpose and our calling, which is coming as a vision of why we chose this incarnation. Oh, infinite Spirit, Lord God Almighty, how great thou art, how infinite and divine and perfect is thy holy name. Something wonderful is happening. We give thanks for this, and we allow it to be so, and so it is. Amen. Thank you so much for tuning in and participating in our way of meditation service today. More importantly, your soul is very happy that you gave it an opportunity to shine. This is your opportunity to make a contribution to this spiritual community, otherwise known as the Agape International Spiritual Center, a center of love, a center of integrity, a center of inclusivity and diversity, a center of loving God with all of our heart, might, and soul. Not a man in the sky, but a presence that is never in absence. You get to support this ministry and all of its ministries, programs, projects, staff, equipment, special programs. You get to support it right now. What you do is you turn within for just a second and give thanks that you have something to give, whatever the amount. You just give thanks. In this moment of thanksgiving, we release and allow the God times to flow through us in our generosity. Amen. You can take out your mobile device and you can text the word give to 424-321-6243. As you do that, your phone will prompt you, show you where you can choose the amount you want to give today, and you can do that with ease. You can even set it to give for a weekly or bi-weekly, however you feel comfortable. You can do that right now. 424-321-6243. It's on your screen. Many of you take screenshots and use it later on in the week, and that's appreciated as well. You can also, if you're on our YouTube channel, Facebook perhaps, maybe you'd like to go directly to our website, agapelive.com. There's a donation banner on that panel. You know how to get to it. Choose the amount, and then you'll check out. As you're checking out, you're checking in to your inner feeling of prosperity and generosity, which makes it subconscious, which means you'll begin to live from an overflow. You can do that right now. You can also mail in your donations. Make your checks and money orders out to Agape International. Send it to 8549 Wilshire Boulevard, Suite 1156, Beverly Hills, California, 90211. Again, this is on your screen right now. You can write it down, and you can mail that. Obviously, if you're outside of the United States, which many of you are. It's all one globe. You know, there's no sides on a round globe. We're all one. Put USA on the envelope. Make sure it gets here. If you like to Venmo, and that's been getting kind of popular recently, the QR code is right on your screen right now. You know how to use it. Shine the camera portion of your mobile device toward the screen. It'll take you right into the domain of Agape International. Choose the amount. Do it now. Very shortly, you'll be able to give with Bitcoin. Coming soon. So those are the ways you can give now. Do not delay. Reverend Julie Moret is going to come forward and highlight just a few things.
Good morning. We've got a couple highlighted announcements for you today. You can visit agapelive.com for more information and to find out about all of our weekly offerings. All times listed are Pacific time. Agape has a brilliant podcast, Take Back Your Mind, with Reverend Michael Bernard Beckwith. This week on the Take Back Your Mind podcast, Reverend Michael welcomes T.J. Woodward. TJ is a best-selling author, inspirational speaker, and revolutionary recovery expert who has helped countless people through his simple yet powerful teachings. He's also the founder of Agape Bay Area, Agape's first satellite community in Oakland. And on Friday, check out the next episode of Take Back Your Mind Life Question of the Week, Healing Intrusive Thought Patterns. Watch or listen to Take Back Your Mind and the Life Question of the Week with Michael B. Beckwith on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. And be sure to subscribe to receive alerts when new shows drop each Wednesday and Friday. Tune in to the Justice Files tonight, 10 p.m., KBLA Talk 1580. Catch Reverend Michael's in-depth conversation, Resurrection and Liberation, with host and Agape practitioner Dion Raymond. That's tonight, 10 p.m., KBLA Talk 1580, or download the KBLA app. And Agape University invites you to a transformative class being offered by our affiliate center, Agape Bay Area. Join Reverend Cheryl Ward for Self-Awareness and Transcendent Consciousness. This is a 6-week course designed to guide you on a sacred journey of inner exploration and spiritual awakening. Uncover and release limiting fears, beliefs, and conditioned patterns that block your authentic self-expression. It begins this Thursday, April 24th, 6 p.m. This online course is open to all who meet the prerequisites and is a required class for the practitioner pathway. Register at agapebayarea.com. And your soulful journey, a destiny call. Travel to Ghana with Reverend Michael. Make the pilgrimage of a lifetime. Join Rev as he travels to Accra, Ghana, August 8th through the 19th. Seats are limited. Deposits are due now. And for more information, you can connect with Jokeda in the lobby at the Agape travel table, or you can email jokeda at msn.com. And finally, for today, meditation. For our meditation music, you've been listening to Soak Sound Frequency Therapy, the clinically proven healing protocol that pairs positive affirmations with specific sound frequencies. We've got up to 30 different frequencies to choose from to provide energetic and cellular alignment. You want to try it for free? Go to soak.com, SOAAK.com, use code AGAPE, and receive a 30-day free trial. Soak is health savings account and flexible spending account approved. Sign up today and get your Soak on. Many blessings to you, Agape.
Thank you, Reverend Julie. As you're in the process of living from the overflow, activating your generosity, we'll pray and receive the offering that's coming into Agape at this moment. We give thanks for all of these beings all around the globe, local and global, who are now participating in activating generosity, activating love. We bless this spiritual community known as Agape, and we give thanks that all of its needs are met right now through God, from God, through each and every one of us. It's happening now. We all feel that all of our needs are met. We just feel it now. As we give thanks that this is so, we allow it to be so, and so it is. Amen. Thank you for participating in that, and your soul is very grateful. Wherever you are, take a stand for love. Wherever you are, take a stand for peace. Take a stand for joy. Just take a vibrational stand. For you are your resurrected self. You've eliminated your limited beliefs. You've stood in the vibration of your confidence, your purpose, your vision, and you're stabilized it in this brief resurrection meditation today. As we hear this particular beginning of this song, I will give the benediction. And then you, if you're local, you may want to come here. 8:30 meditation, 9 o'clock service, 11 a.m. meditation, which most of the public comes to, 11 a.m. meditation, and 11:30 service. Come on up to Agape in purpose, on purpose, in person. On purpose, in person. On purpose, in person. Come on up to Agape. Everybody else, tune in on any of those other platforms. And be ready for your change, your transformation.
I'm ready for my change.
It all begins with clearing everything away. Forgiveness.
I forgive me.
We forgive ourselves because
I forgive.
all forgiveness is self-forgiveness. Whether you're forgiving someone else or forgiving yourself, you're releasing rancor, resentment, animosity, projections. You're releasing all of that. So that light that lights up every man, every woman, every being that comes to the planet, the same light found in our brother, Yeshua ben Joseph, that light gets to shine through you. So we just forgive everything, give thanks for our life, and anchor. Guess what? We anchor heaven on earth. Be of good cheer. Peace and blessings.